away. He just comes
Isn't
back.
that your segment, Jenkins? Last word?
That is my segment. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, there's the beast.
As he's in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom lane.
There we have it. First blood for SEA. Obviously trading. I mean, is any sort of support against the Bane in lane? It's never easy.
Top lane is doing above expectation, and you know, we've been talking about Collapse a lot, and this is the reason why. He has the skill to pull out plays like this.
And they go. They get the cookie connection. Nightfall will turn, but the range is there from Mirror. Gets taken out. I mean, you knew that Team Spirit were going to go for that, sitting as low as they were up here.
They're forced to save it to react to like a Fiend's Grip or something like that.
Bottom save. It's going to start setting up onto Miposhka, but DM not quite able to get around and get any hits in. And now, it's going to be Team Spirit able to turn back in. Toss underneath the tower, save. Got the Fairy Fire, and he's taking tower hits. He'll go down. Can't quite get him for another Brain Sap. A little too close there, and Yatoro by the tier 1 GPK. We just have to spend his time sweeping back to mid, where save. We'll have a bit of a setup onto Toronto, Tokyo. GPK trying to come in and help out. Save might be in trouble. Toronto Tokyo has got that Laguna to commit with, and save. Oh, he tries his best to high ground the tree line, but Toronto Tokyo does still find him. He's in a lot of trouble for this though. Cold snap of the EMP into the stun from DM's Centaur.
That's a really nice play from Save there, completely baiting him out. And then, you know, it was so close that earn. If he wants to make a move, it's much, much easier.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yatoro, he's able to find Kingslayer. And with the curses upon him, it's going to be quite the bit of damage ticking in, but GPK's there to try and help out. Cursor still ticked down Kingslayer. Yatoro burst out of mana. DM closing the gap, in with the roar. He'll have the follow-up lockdown if necessary, but the right clicks alone, that'll do it. Yatoro trying to run, but completely surrounded by GPK, DM, and his Centaur.
Yeah, pretty funny little interaction there as DM took over the Centaur that was already EMP'd by his own Invoker, so he couldn't use the stun.
And top lane, Mirror does end up going down here. We see a quick move once more. GPK making sure to get
A very, very good start to this game. You would expect around 9 minutes for this Lina to be the one that's ahead and dominating.
DM, he just walks under the tower, kills off Miposhka. The TPing over to punish him for this. See if they're actually able to do so. The kiss is coming out, but DM, he's just going to go straight for the TP away. And there is nothing to stop that man.
VPR set up here. We have a level 5 on Phoenix with the Invoker, but their judgment here is that we don't have enough damage to kill the Tiny. So they're waiting for the Beastmaster to rotate back, but...
They're going to try. But you're right, even with the opening, it's not enough to burn through Yatoro straight away. Yatoro's actually looking to turn back in with a cookie over towards GPK.
Oh, he misinvoked. He invoked Cold Snap, so he doesn't have Invis for another 2 seconds. Can they chase him down, though?
They've got the toss. He's got it back up now, but the curse is already in place. Sentry ready to drop as well as GPK will die.
Oh, that one's got a sting. He misinvoked. He definitely wanted the Ghost Walk, but he got the Cold Snap instead, so... Started at the bottom of the cores, now she's in 2nd place and almost caught up to the Doom. So, I feel like if you're Spirit, you're not too happy with his pace, but maybe you have to accept it until BKBs come out, as Doom's caught once more.
It's gonna have the back of a Yatoro though, Collapse. He's ready to try and turn. GPK into the trees to dodge Collapse, trying to get the ult off. Now the ult comes in from the Luna as Nightfall turns up to the fight. Not enough beams to burst through Collapse's Doom though. Both teams able to step back.
Mana situation on Team Spirit is something that we need to keep close track of, because if they burn the mana, the hero is no longer a hero, right? It goes for almost every single hero that they have on their team. Lina needs the mana, Doom needs the mana.
Quick 9 mana, set things up as close to tier 2 tower, but they've got so many up here, they'll even use the roar.
Yeah, great kill. They just want to buy space for Nightfall, and he's closing in on that BKB. Just, I feel like every minute that ticks by, oh no, Collapse.
Oh, that was rather a greedy attempt at a TP. They'll hide in the trees, but they found him more money for the Luna.
Yeah, this Luna's...
EMP.
It really does feel like the GPK show. He's everywhere, right?
He is. He's right in their faces.
Oh, Fiend's Grip coming out on the silencer. Giving the kill.
Now we're able to blow up the Phoenix. So the trade is found here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this, Nightfall Luna, as you mentioned before, very much on track to be able to carry this completely in any sort of action they bring them, as long as they can protect her from being doomed. And so far, things look to Be pretty good for VP in that sense. Top lane. Yatoro trying to push out the wave. That's the Tiny going down. Nightfall again picking up the glory. I mean, he's been having all this space on this half of the map, and so we'll be there to ensure that nothing else follows up from VP.
Yeah, I'm sure Yatoro right now is saying, don't fight, I just want my blink. I just need his 400 gold, and it's going to be hard to fight.
I mean, look at this. GPK starts the fight on top of the silencer, so Miposhka, no chance to return fire with a setup of a global. GPK is coming in from all the angles that Spirit least expect.
That's just great recognition from VP, right? They know where the Tiny's going to go to farm. The Tiny was right there.
I mean, this save Bane, so many games, it's just set up so much. And the show continues from the man. Instantly just able to buy time with the Nightmare for VP to join up, and VP, the triple kill on GPK.
Yeah, they're hitting their item timing, though. It's important to note Team Spirit's teamfight is not weak. They're very much capable of fighting back into this fight once they're able to group up. And in order to group up, they need to finish off these items, and now they have.
Fine save. Save. Should be pretty dead here. Tries to juke his way out of things, but with the vision down, there's no hiding in the trees.
Ooh, they see the Luna. Seems like they want the Invoker, though. They feel like they can't go on the Luna with the Aegis without it being a bad fight for them, so...
Yeah. They've got to do something about GPK. He's been getting away with so much, they'll find him. Jump in, the combos there. GPK out of the game.
Yeah. Doom wasn't even needed to be used there, so... As they're heading over towards their vision to play close to it. So if DM shows himself on these wards, expect to pounce immediately.
On Nightfall. Still, of course, very ready to fight with the BKB and the Aegis, who commit onto Collapse, but Collapse has got the BKB, they turn straight away, they burst through the Luna. It's the first life of Nightfall gone.
Yeah, 2 BKBs burnt though, so they recognize that they can no longer fight this.
Spirit, they know, even with that Aegis taken away from VP. Very much ready to brawl and try and see if they can get the jump. Nightfall's going for the Aegis. That means Yatoro's able to get the lead and toss it back, but the BKB's out of time. Kiss is coming in from the side. VP's still heading it onto Yatoro with a cold snap. Yatoro is in trouble, goes down, set up into the raw Sunstrike. They blow up Mirror as well. Spirit, they try and take a fight. I mean, I guess they just completely underestimated VP's potential to turn. Of course, queuing up that BKB, but he's quite the while away from it. See Toronto, Tokyo doing the classic Shadow Amulet setup here. Very
He's
sneaky.
been practicing this in pubs.
He has. I'll tell you what, I wish that's what happened in my games where my teammates got the Shadow Amulet.
Yeah, mine too, Owen.
Oh.
Oh.
Save.
How does he do this? How is he just
He's just
always
there,
where
isn't
they
he? He's
are?
always there. Nightmares from everywhere. Feeds grip at the ready. Ooh. Global will be used, but the time's been brought in. Nightfall's going to be charging over towards Toronto, Tokyo.
This is an opening, though.
I mean, the rest of Spirit are looking to connect with Toronto, Tokyo. In fact, they're going to find GPK. They knew that GPK would be looking for that wraparound, and it all ends up working out for Spirit. They read and they get into the mind of GPK this time.
Apply the high ground pressure. You see, the Luna also has skipped the shard. This is because he's planning on getting the next Roche. There's no Luna shard. He wants that from Roshan for free.
Toronto, Tokyo. Setting up in the mid. They open up the light strike. Ray Laguna Blade as well. They're in onto the Luna. Nightfall down. Huge kill. Super swift move from Toronto, Tokyo. I mean, they knew he had the amulet, but of course, getting that blade completed in between that last blade top and this play now. This is going to be pretty huge. As Spirit can catch them off guard, but Lincoln's now complete on GPK, so we'll be there for the next fight. They've also got the Lotus Orb on the Beastmaster. GPK.
They saw the Lina.
They did. Toronto, Tokyo's got to be cautious. And in close, Yatoro's in with the jump straight away onto the Luna. The Nightmare is buying time. Is he going to keep him blind? It's not. The Doom still comes down. Nightfall to go down. Turn with the Raw onto this leader as Toronto, Tokyo Supernova stun in the face as well. As the leader down, VP, they want to try and chase on for more, and they're going to find Miposhka. Cold snap into the Sun Ray. He freezes and burns at the same time.
Okay, but Nightfall's buyback was expended. If Roshan does not spawn for them
and it's
within the timer,
yeah.
This is very good for Team Spirit. Yeah, Roshan's up. I'm sure they're thinking about it right now.
Who's going to check out that DD? It's still there. Need the team with eyes on it.
Yep.
No one going to check it. Save. You won't be here for this Roshan. No buyback on save. Want to keep the buyback available. So we can get back over to that outpost and offer up his services if he's the one that gets initiated upon. The VP, they're going to start things off here in the pit. They're going to... He's all right. He's not going to find Nightfall. Nightfall aiming at the BKB up. The Tornado comes out at the same time with the group as well. They've locked down the Doom. Collapse has been found. Instant buyback from Collapse. DM ticking down low to the Curse. They'll try and get the Beastmaster out of there. Will DM go down the once? A bit of a heal from the Stone Rage. Will keep DM protected. So all in all, it's the Doom having to expend the buyback.
The Lina still has BKB.
And
Huge.
He walked straight into it. You see the step up for GPK. The Doom is down. Dropped onto the Luna. The Lotus was there, so having to deal with the Doom himself, but he got his job done. Collapse. He doesn't mind taking his own Doom. As that's Nightfall down for 100 seconds. GPK did buy back. But a bit of a very risky way for GPK to try and approach that fight. Walking in, he's got to be almost certain that Team Spirit have the sentry down.
They actually did sentry their ward first, so just great positioning by Imposhka, running in as fast as possible, dropping that sentry and ward.
It's alright. Never going jump, he's got the silent. He's got him. Can they heal off?
Great EMP.
They're burning through. You're trying to take it around GPK. It goes straight over towards the Invoker. GPK tries to push it back with a Deathly Blood, but GPK goes down. Kingslayer will kill off your turret, but another light strike from Toronto Tokyo. Sets up for the kill on Kingslayer. He's now ready to go over towards DM. DM trying to step away. See if they've got the chase down, able to remove the debuff with the Lotus Orb. DM. He's going to be found by the slope from Mirror. Break it comes in, the little shredder. It'll get the job done, surely.
Immediate buyback. They don't want to give up Roshan. They understand. Maybe we can't kill them, but if
there's almost certainly going to be time for at least Nightfall to get back in before anything kicks off again. We'll see this fight once more. You said we're just great read of getting that sentry down.
Actually. They're attempting to get the Roshan.
They are. Toronto Tokyo is trying. The Roar comes out, but the Lotus is there. The Roar back onto him on his own self. DM's in trouble. DM, he's still alive. The Thunder heal. Kingslayer keeps DM alive.
Oh my god, how
Roshan is so low. Toronto Tokyo wants to step back in. Light strike where it's going to miss. He doesn't catch either of those stage because the global silence comes out. Toronto Tokyo commits to finish off the Roshan. They get it, Team Spirit.
Oh, it's so huge. But are they out?
Oh, the birds! They're coming in on Toronto Tokyo, but he's out. Lotus and the Silver Edge, he'll disappear. Mirror will get left behind. They're tempted to go back in. Toronto Tokyo wants to take down Nightfall. He's in with the Laguna, forces out the BKB from Nightfall. But they got what they came for. Aegis on Toronto Tokyo. Spirit able to sneak in and take it.
About keeping this Luna alive. If she's able to alive, if she's gonna be able to stay alive and use that Satanic, that might be a game changer.
Bottom. Global straight away, of course, to keep Toronto Tokyo safe. That's going to be safe dead.
Yeah, and he did just finish up that Aghanims, and I'm really good game understanding from Spirit. Are we going to see a Rax trade?
I mean, someone's going to surely back off. I mean, GPK is here trying to hold them off of this damage. My goodness, the base not standing a chance. It's gone. The Rax, they're done for.
Kingslayer TP cancelled, no Phoenix in base.
Collapse. Can keep himself on top of DM. DM. He's going to be met by the wraparound of Toronto Tokyo. It's a dead Beastmaster for sure. Rax taken, Rax defended. DM down, no buyback for 50 seconds. Boschka makes it look, you kind of wonder why other teams haven't done this as a direct answer. It really ruins that sort of flow that the VP want to play. We saw in previous games of this series where they just go kill to kill with the setup. Mid lane. You get the catch up to Toronto Tokyo with the Roar. The global comes out, but Toronto Tokyo, he's not surviving this. BKB popped, it won't keep him alive. He's dead. 100 seconds. Some crucial components in the start of a potential turnaround. As the Roche, it's all theirs. Spirit nowhere near to be seen. Aegis, Refresher Shard, and again, no love for the cheese.
They don't like cheese this game. They're going to regret that a lot.
They are. They really are.
Yeah, once again we have a standoff. VP now finally getting rid of these pesky wards.
Look at this Toronto Tokyo. He's in with the burst straight away. They've got the grid coming out of the globals there. Nightfall being fully focused down by Toronto Tokyo. Nightfall to go down.
He's standing his ground alone against 4 heroes on Toronto Tokyo.
He's got the backup coming in. He needs it. Jump forward for Collapse. The Doom goes down. Finds his target. If they can get any follow-up, the kisses are coming in. They're having a backup refresher. Pop by Collapse. He's ready to go in once more. They're healing up the Luna. The tree hit comes in hard. Nightfall still alive for now. GPK trying to force back the rest of Spirit. They know no Lina.
I love this from VP. As Kyle famously said, that's playing to win, baby.
their exits there as VP starting to equalize the state of each bases.
VP, really the dream teamfight scenario is finding that silencer, but it's going to be really, really hard. Imposhka is just hiding very well. He almost has a refresher, by the way.
So they want to jump Toronto Tokyo. Looks like a bit of a bait. There's the jump. Yatoro collapses straight over the high ground. They're in on a kick save. Kick save gets the supernova. Doom down onto the Luna, but with the egg out, there's no sunray to help the Luna as life falls out. GPK will turn with the BKB to commit back onto Collapse. So 2 for 1 with Save buying back. We're also going to have a buyback from Collapse because Toronto Tokyo, he's just charging in on VP. VP having a run. GPK can't stop. They've got the grip from the low ground, but Yatoro jumps in with the avalanche. Can't quite find the bane though. The grip persisting, holding back Toronto Tokyo. It doesn't matter though. Yatoro, he's got enough damage on his own to finish off GPK whilst Toronto Tokyo's held back.
3, they feel the pressure.
Toronto Tokyo's heading in. He's going to get the Light Strike array down onto Nightfall, but they want to jump. The Shitoro's looking to try and get him from the side. He's got his eyes on DM. Nightfall charging in onto Toronto Tokyo, but doesn't want to go any further. Tiger Yatoro's in with the combo. Nightfall plots the BKB. BKB out for now. VP are having to reset. The BKB's going to wear off on him, and DM's already used it as well. Toronto Tokyo coming in with the BKB. The global side is shooting the X out, but it's immediately taken down. Hex from GPK onto Toronto Tokyo. Buyback straight up from Kingslayer. Mirrors in with a 4-man slow. Yatoro in with a 3-man combo. Triple kill for Yatoro. Collapse got the Doom down onto DM. They're chasing out the Beastmaster. DM's out of action. Buybacks from both Nightfall and DM, but Save and GPK, they do not have the luxury of returning to this fight. One more good jump from Collapse with a Doom, and it's pretty much going to be game over for VP. There it is. The jumps in. They're on to Nightfall. Nightfall. He stands no chance at all, and the Luna will fall. Kingslayer as well. GG is called.